Hey guys, want to talk about strops and what I did to finally. It's not perfection, but it's close to what I would call strop perfection. Neither of these are store-bought. I made both of these, just some cherry wood and some old dried up crap leather I found that I just kind of glued to it. And this is the one I've used forever when I was strop ignorant. I had no clue how to actually put compound on here. As you can see, it's just kind of rubbed on there and it flakes off when you're using it, and it's just not good at all. And it turns this black color really fast. So I don't know why I did that, but this is what I used for the longest time, and I couldn't figure out why I wasn't getting good results. I guess I should have known. But the materials aren't great, but I don't think the materials is what was keeping me from getting the greatest of edges. Finally have done some reading. This is just a bigger one. I made this one at the exact same time I made that one, but I haven't loaded this one until recently, and that's what I wanted to talk about. I've done some reading on how to load strops, and none of it really made all that much sense to me. I couldn't figure out why you needed to heat the strop, and heating the compound made sense. But anyway, I followed a bunch of tips that I've gathered from reading probably 2 or 3 weeks, because I became really interested in stropping. And you really can throw your edge over the edge. It can get really sharp with stones and edge pro tapes and all that good stuff, but finishing your edge with a strop just really goes that extra step, and it makes a huge difference. For me, it's the difference between a really sharp edge and an edge that will whittle a free hanging hair all the way up the length of it. I mean, you barely have to touch the edge to the hair and it bites in and splits the hair in half. But I've made a different video on that, and since then I've gotten better, and it's a hair whittling edge isn't hard for me to do anymore. So I'm not the greatest sharpener. If you practice, you'll get there too, so just keep on. Anyway, what I really wanted to talk about was this strop and how I got it to be this way and the results I'm getting from it. Like I said, I just rubbed green compound I found at Lowe's on this strop, and it sucked. I hated it. What I did with this is I took some vegetable oil and I hovered this leather over an eye that I had on high, and the leather got pretty damn hot. Then I rubbed the oil into it. I just heard that on the forums, decided I'd try it, and that's how I prepped the leather, or rubbed the oil into it. Then I hovered the strop and my compound over the eye and heated it up and rubbed it liberally on here. I mean, I had a thick layer of compound on here. You could dig into it and get compound in your fingernails. It was really thick, and I knew that wasn't how it's supposed to be, so I soaked another towel in oil and hovered this over the eye and let the compound get molten, kind of a liquid. And then I rubbed that oily rag on here, and it just kind of, I don't know, I think it rubbed the compound into the leather and removed all the excess, because you would think what you're seeing is a layer of compound, but really the nap of the leather is present. So it's almost like the compound is inside of the leather. And I know that's how it's supposed to be. I just didn't know that I could do it. So I'm really proud of this strop. This is how it stayed. I've used this probably for the past week, and it hasn't turned this color. I have no clue why. Maybe some of you guys know, but it has stayed this really vibrant green. The compound block, it stays the same color as the compound block pretty much. But yeah, I really like this strop now. I don't think I'm going to buy an aftermarket pre-made strop for a while. There you can see the nap is still present. So it's not a layer of compound, it's just kind of impregnated into the leather. And I get absolutely screaming sharp edges off of this. Here's my M4 Manix 2. I've also changed my stropping technique. I'm going from tip to heel now, and that's something I just recently picked up, and I kind of like it. It's kind of easier once you get the hang of it. Anyway, I'm not going to whittle a hair, but I will show you that these edges are sharp. This is phone book paper, really flimsy stuff. But anyway, it's just absolutely screaming sharp. I don't know if you can see this. The vent's blowing right on here, so it's kind of blowing the paper. I almost cut myself. Just no problem at all. From heel to tip. It's as sharp as I think it can be. I hope not. I hope there's a next level of sharpness. I'm ripping the paper just because of the way I'm holding it. It's absolutely not ripping because it's not sharp. But anyway, I don't really know why I made this video. I'm just kind of happy with the results I was getting. But I don't know, maybe it'll help some of you guys that are trying to make a homemade strop or trying to load your strop. Maybe it'll kind of save you some time and effort. And anyway, thanks for watching, guys.